International Maritime Transport, the lifeline of global trade. International maritime transport is the backbone of global trade, responsible for the movement of goods and commodities across vast oceans. This mode of transportation is crucial for the global economy, as it offers a cost-effective and efficient way to transport large quantities of goods over long distances. Key components of international maritime transport. 1. Ships, container ships, the most common type, designed to transport standardized shipping containers. Bulk carriers, used to transport bulk commodities like coal, iron ore, and grain. Tankers, specialized to transport liquid cargo such as oil and gas. General cargo ships, versatile ships that can transport various types of cargo, including machinery, vehicles, and project cargo. 2. Ports and terminals. These are the hubs of maritime trade, where ships are loaded, unloaded, and serviced. They provide essential infrastructure, including berths, warehouses, and cargo handling equipment. 3. Shipping routes. These are the established paths that ships follow to connect major ports around the world. They are influenced by factors like weather patterns, geographical features, and geopolitical considerations. 4. Maritime law and regulations. International maritime law and regulations, such as those established by the International Maritime Organization (IMO), govern the safety, security, and environmental impact of shipping. Challenges and future trends. While international maritime transport is essential, it faces several challenges. Environmental impact. Shipping emissions contribute to air pollution and climate change. Security threats. Piracy and terrorism pose risks to the safety of ships and their crews. Economic fluctuations. Global economic conditions can impact shipping demand and freight rates. To address these challenges, the industry is exploring innovative solutions. Green shipping. Adopting cleaner fuels and technologies to reduce emissions. Digitalization. Using digital technologies to improve efficiency and transparency. Autonomous shipping. Developing autonomous vessels to enhance safety and reduce costs. Most of the maritime trade takes place through strategic maritime routes that connect major economic regions. These routes are often concentrated around choke points such as straits and canals, which are narrow waterways that control the flow of shipping traffic. Here are some of the most important maritime routes. The Strait of Malacca. This strait connects the Indian Ocean to the South China Sea and is one of the busiest shipping lanes in the world. The Suez Canal. This canal connects the Mediterranean Sea to the Red Sea, shortening the distance between Europe and Asia. The Panama Canal. This canal connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, reducing the travel time for ships between the two coasts of North America. The English Channel. This channel connects the North Sea to the Atlantic Ocean and is one of the busiest shipping lanes in Europe. The Strait of Hormuz. This strait connects the Persian Gulf to the Gulf of Oman and is a critical route for the export of oil from the Middle East. These routes are vital for the global economy as they facilitate the transportation of goods between countries. Any disruption to these routes, such as piracy or geopolitical tensions, can have significant economic consequences. The importance of shipping lanes. Strategic significance. As mentioned earlier, choke points like the Strait of Malacca and the Suez Canal are critical. Control over these waterways can have significant geopolitical and economic implications. Economic impact. Disruptions to major shipping lanes due to piracy, natural disasters, or geopolitical conflicts can lead to supply chain disruptions, delays in the delivery of goods, impacting businesses and consumers worldwide. Increased costs, higher transportation costs, leading to inflation and reduced economic growth. Energy price fluctuations. Disruptions to oil shipments can cause oil prices to spike, affecting global energy markets. Environmental concerns. Pollution. Shipping emissions contribute significantly to air pollution and greenhouse gas emissions, including sulfur oxides, SOx, cause acid rain and respiratory problems. Nitrogen oxides, NOx, contribute to smog and acid rain. Greenhouse gases, GHGs, primarily carbon dioxide, CO2, a major driver of climate change. Ballast water discharge. Ships often take on ballast water to maintain stability, which can introduce invasive species into new ecosystems. Oil spills. Accidental oil spills can cause significant environmental damage to marine ecosystems. Technological advancements. Autonomous ships. The development of autonomous vessels or ships with minimal human intervention could improve safety, efficiency, and reduce the environmental impact of shipping. Digitalization. Technologies like blockchain and the Internet of Things (IoT) are being used to track cargo, optimize routes, and improve supply chain transparency. Alternative fuels. Research is ongoing into alternative fuels such as liquefied natural gas, LNG, and hydrogen to reduce emissions from shipping. The role of international organizations. International Maritime Organization (IMO). The IMO plays a crucial role in setting international standards for the safety, security, and environmental performance of international shipping. International Chamber of Commerce (ICC). The ICC provides a forum for businesses to discuss and address issues related to international trade, including maritime transport. Challenges and opportunities. Climate change, rising sea levels, more frequent and intense storms, and changes in ocean currents pose significant challenges to maritime transport. Cybersecurity. The increasing reliance on digital technologies in shipping makes the industry vulnerable to cyber attacks. Geopolitical risks. Geopolitical tensions and conflicts can disrupt shipping routes and increase the risk of piracy. Climate change poses significant challenges to international maritime transport. Rising sea levels. Coastal erosion. Increased sea levels threaten coastal infrastructure like ports and terminals, potentially causing damage and disruptions. Saltwater intrusion. Rising sea levels can contaminate freshwater sources used for port operations. Extreme weather events. Increased frequency and intensity. More frequent and intense storms, hurricanes, typhoons, can disrupt shipping routes, damage vessels, and cause delays. Coastal flooding. Storm surges can inundate coastal areas, impacting port operations and causing significant damage to cargo. Changing ocean currents. Shifts in shipping routes. Alterations in ocean currents may require adjustments to shipping routes, potentially increasing travel times and fuel consumption. Melting Arctic ice. New shipping routes. The opening of new Arctic shipping routes could shorten travel times between some regions, but also increase risks due to unpredictable ice conditions and harsh weather. Environmental concerns. Increased shipping traffic in the Arctic could lead to increased pollution and environmental damage to a fragile ecosystem. Impact on marine ecosystems. Ocean acidification. Increased carbon dioxide absorption by the oceans leads to ocean acidification, which threatens marine life and coral reefs. Changes in marine biodiversity. Climate change can disrupt marine ecosystems, impacting fish stocks and other marine resources. These impacts can lead to increased costs, higher insurance premiums, increased fuel consumption due to longer routes, and the need for costly infrastructure upgrades. Supply chain disruptions. Delays in cargo delivery, impacting businesses and consumers worldwide. Reduced safety. Increased risks to vessels and crews due to more extreme weather conditions. Addressing the challenges. Mitigation. Reducing greenhouse gas emissions from the shipping sector through the use of cleaner fuels, LNG, hydrogen, energy efficiency measures, and technological innovations. Adaptation. Developing more resilient infrastructure, improving weather forecasting and early warning systems, and adapting shipping routes to changing conditions. International cooperation. Strengthening international cooperation to address the challenges of climate change and promote sustainable shipping practices. The maritime industry needs to adapt to these challenges to ensure the continued flow of global trade and minimize the environmental impact of shipping. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on my latest content.